This is our knee joint. This is the thigh bone. This is the leg bone. Two bones are there in the leg. This is the femur thigh bone, leg bone, tibia and fibula. Between these two bones, you can see a blue colored washer or meniscus. It helps to prevent these two bones from striking against each other. You have a ligament inside, which is there. This you can see. This ligament connects the leg bone with the thigh bone, and this is what you call is the ACL ligament or the anterior cruciate ligament. So this ligament basically what it does, it prevents the anterior translation, the anterior movement, the forward movement of the thigh bone from the leg bone. So whenever this ligament breaks, what happens? This bone always slides in front from this bone. So it gives a sense of instability and there is pain, especially while you are going downstairs or you are walking and you are suddenly turning, then it's painful. So this is the ligament which is responsible, and whenever it gets injured, usually it's a twisting injury. The bone gets twisted like this and it damages this ligament. So this is in short the ACL injury. Hello friends, this is Dr. Prashant Tripathi from Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. I am a joint replacement and arthroscopic surgeon based at Prayagraj. This video we brought today is based on ACL surgery, anterior cruciate ligament surgery of the knee joint, which is a arthroscopic or minimal invasive surgery which is done. Today we have a patient of us with us, Mr. Jitesh Antony, and we'll have a short description and then we'll start the interview.
Hello friends, I am Jitesh Antony. I am teaching in St. John's Academy as a senior history teacher.
So Jitesh, how was your injury? When did it happen, and what was the mode of the injury?
It happened around 15 years back, and I met with an accident, bike accident.
Right. There was a bike accident. So did you had the bike felt on your knee?
No, it was at a speed of 120 kilometers.
Oh.
And I was thrown away from that bike, and then it happened.
Right. So you fell down and you had a road traffic accident. So how did you go about it? You visited an orthopedic surgeon locally?
Yeah, that time I was in Jaunpur.
Jaunpur.
And I went to the doctor and he said that it's a tissue damage. So actually that time I was not knowing about all these things.
Right.
So he suggested some exercises.
Right. He just told that it's a tissue damage, and okay, because he went into an injury say 15 years back. That time orthopedics was not that much developed, and diagnosing sports injuries was wasn't possible at that time.
Yes.
So he was advised just a muscle injury or a tissue injury, and he was treated accordingly with exercises and maybe analgesics and stuff. So Jitesh, such a long period, 15 years down the lane. So what were the problems you were having in that period?
After few months, I was not feeling that strength in my leg.
Okay, you were feeling that your leg is little weak.
Weaker than the other leg.
Right.
But it was going on. I was
able to carry.
Daily to daily work I was doing.
Yes. So
it was okay with me.
You were a gym instructor. You used to go work out in the gym and do stuff.
Yes.
So was gymming a possibility? You were able to do it well, or you had restrictions?
Not as I had done before.
Yes.
I was not able to lift that much weight as I was doing before the accident.
Right. So after the injury, you had a problem in lifting and doing stuffs, and definitely you had in your mind that this thing is not working well for you. Right. So after that, you carried on with that and 10-12 years down the lane, and then you met me.
Yes. Then I shifted to Allahabad.
Yes.
Then I heard about you.
Right. So you were in dire straits, searching for a sports injury.
Yeah, I was searching for a sports, basically this injury.
Right.
Then I met you, and then you suggested me.
Right, for a surgery. So you went to me and you consulted me, and I advised you certain investigations. I examined you.
Yeah, you examined me, and then you said that you had some tissue damage, ligament damage,
right.
And you suggested me for the MRI.
So we suggested him for a magnetic resonance imaging test. MRI is a test which basically tells us about the status of the ligaments inside the knee joint. Basically, see, he didn't had any bony injury as such because he was able to carry out his day-to-day activities
Light
more or
work and
less.
all these things.
Light work he was able to do, and the problem wasn't that much of a concern for him. But unless you are doing some strenuous activities, he was
Yes,
into that problem. So the MRI I first examined him, and after examination I had a doubt for a anterior cruciate ligament injury because his knee didn't seem to be stable, and
I had a problem like swelling and pain. It was a terrible pain.
okay, so the pain and the swelling was severe, and he was always concerned about that he used to have this pain and swelling. And actually, he was referred to me by a physician, I guess, for this problem. He came to a physician to show for some other problem,
Yes,
but he said that this thing is troubling me, and then he advised to consult like me, arthroscopic surgeon. So you were you did the MRI. I got the diagnosis as a ACL injury. We went out, explained you for a surgery. So how did you took it? Like 13 years, 14 years after that, you advised a surgery for a problem.
Actually, I was desperately looking for a surgeon who can do this surgery. And after MRI, when it was explained,
Right.
I was ready to go on for the surgery.
So the thing is that he was so much troubled by this condition. Like it was altering his day-to-day activities to such an extent that once he was advised for a surgery, he was absolutely into it.
Basically, I was very happy.
Yes, you were happy that you have a solution
Yes.
for your problem. Okay, so how did the surgery, like you were advised arthroscopic surgery, what was the size of the incision, like how many stitches and all, 2-3 stitches maybe?
Yeah, 2-3 stitches, one under, I think, below the knee, and one was...
Right, so that was a minimal invasive surgery which was advised. So Jitesh, what was the duration of stay in the hospital? Like
I think it was 2 to 3 days.
So you were there for 3 days only. And when were you made to walk after surgery?
I think after 24 hours,
24
I
hours.
was able
So
to
he was
walk.
able to walk on the next day of the surgery and doing his day-to-day activities like going to the toilet,
Yeah.
to sit on the commode seat, and probably
And I was not taking anybody's support. I was
Yes.
having a walker.
yes,
But
you were able to carry out your activities with the walker. And what about the knee bending part? When was the knee bending started?
it started immediately after the operation. Like
Right.
you only suggested to do some exercises.
Right.
So immediately I was on the bed and I was doing that exercises. something like
So you have to keep this thing in mind. Like depends upon the mode of the fixation which has been done for the ACL. Like I do a suspensory ligament fixation. Suspensory fixation means that we have an endo button and on the femur side, like the thigh bone, and a screw, a bio screw, which is put in on the tibial side. And I usually support the graft with a fiber tape. So it's an augmented graft, quite sturdy graft. And the best advantage of this graft is that the patient is able to bend his knee immediately after surgery. Like many people do ACL surgeries, you will see that the knee bending is started say after 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, and what happens is that it's not wrong in a way, but it depends upon the fixation, that quality of fixation which has been done for the graft. So if it's a well fixed graft, you can start your knee bending immediately after the surgery as he started, and that really helps to gain the range of motion. Like if you do it on the same day, you are up and about and you are doing your full knee bending, straightening your knee up completely, and that is a good thing which happens. So Jitesh, how was the pain in the surgery? Like it was painful?
There was no pain at
So
all.
this is a
It
very
was-
good
like
point.
everyone thought, even I also thought that after the operation it will be painful,
Yes.
but it was painless.
Yes.
No pain at
no
all.
pain at all. So usually any surgery you
And that-
anticipate
And that was the best part.
that was the best part. So it was a painless surgery without any incision, big
Yeah.
incisions, just 2 or 3 small incisions. So this is also a very important factor, that the pain, you don't feel the pain, you are able to mobilize yourself, you are able to walk immediately, you are able to bend your knees, start your physio, and the life is back on track as soon as possible. So pain is a very important component that is there. So you were there for 2 to 3 days, then you went home and you started your exercises as I had explained.
Yes.
And physiotherapy. So how was the physiotherapy part?
Yeah, after I think 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks later I started my physiotherapy,
Right.
and then it was good.
It was
and
was it painful, physiotherapy part?
Not too much.
Not too much. I guess the knee bending when the terminal knee flexion was there, it might be a little painful.
And I was using that. Doctor was using one machine also
for bending the knees.
So yeah.
Yes.
That was not painful, but it was okay. No problem with that.
So physiotherapists usually use a CPM machine. It's called a continuous passive range of motion. So what it helps is, it helps to bend your knees daily, gradually over a period of time, say 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree.
Yes.
Gradually.
Slowly, gradually.
Yes. So that helps in not putting too much stress on the graft, and it also helps in elevating the pain part, because if you do it forcefully or stressfully, it's quite painful. One thing more which I want to explain and add on is, since Jitesh's injury was like 12-13 years old, so he had a fixed flexion deformity in his knees. Fixed flexion deformity is a condition in which his knees couldn't straighten completely. It was in this position. So in the surgery also, I had to do certain manipulations to make it straight, and even after the physiotherapy he had to do it properly, and now with the grace of God, he's able to do all his activities. His knees are completely straight, he's able to bend his knees, and he's quite fine. So the physiotherapy part went well, and you were all satisfied. And did you start going to the gym and doing stuff?
Yeah.
So what all activities you were able to do in the gym?
Like I had before the accident, I doing squats and all the leg extensions, lunges.
Okay. So this is also a very important point, that the thing which was missing in Jitesh's life, like being a active person, fit person, he used to go to the gym regularly. Post injury, that was all not possible, or not to his potential.
Yeah, potential.
Right. So after the surgery, he was able to do all those activities: squats, lunges, doing leg extensions, all sorts of leg exercises, and he felt the strength back in his. So do you still feel it a weak, or you feel?
No.
So
now I'm strong.
Now you're strong. So the strength part has recovered very well. So these are the small things which you have to take into consideration, because ACL injury will never be an injury that will completely tie you down and you won't be able to do anything. It will affect you minorly in your day-to-day activities, but over a period of time it catches on you and you have a big problem. So that is the basic morale. You should do, whenever you have a problem, probably you should consult a sports injury surgeon as early as possible. You should get this thing screened up, and you should get rid of it as early as possible. That's true. That is the most important thing. So Jitesh, that was my part. What message you want to say, for this arthroscopic surgeries in ACL injuries? Like you suggest you should go to the doctor?
Yeah, as soon as possible. If you feel that if you met with an accident or any sports injury,
right,
you should meet the doctor as soon as possible, so that you can avoid your problems later on.
Right. So the basic message is that don't ignore your injury. If you have a problem in your knee, just get it screened. Yes. If it's not there, the doctor will tell you clearly it's not there. And if it's there, you need to get the intervention done, surgery, conservative, whatever thing needs to be done, you can get it done.
Yes.
So better screen it well and get rid of it as early as possible. So Jitesh, how you feel? Like you are satisfied with the surgery ACL?
100%.
100% you are satisfied. So we'll see Jitesh's movement also, how he's able to do squatting and doing lunges and all these activities. We'll make a short part of that also. And so the message is that only, that whenever you have an injury, get it screened as early as possible. Go to a sports injury surgeon and treat it well. So we'll wrap up on this, and any problem, any consultation you want, any doubt in your mind, you will have a WhatsApp number at the end of the video, and you can send it on it. Even you can ask in the comment section if you have any problem, any questions related to sports injuries, knee, shoulder, whichever joint is problematic for you, you can ask over it, and we'll take a goodbye from here, and we'll see you again. So please like and subscribe my channel if you like the video, and I'll take care.